Well, just over 2 years ago, the Minister of Aboriginal Relations and Reconciliation, after a large conference that had been held on the state of Indigenous women in this country, brought together a group of 11 women from the province, from all walks of life, to look at what are some of the solutions we might talk about, what are some of the things that might make a difference in the community for our women, whether they're in the remote reserves or whether they're in the downtown core. And one of the things that we felt very important, and so we met with every ministry in the government, because we're responsible for guiding them and making recommendations on the programs and policies that they have. We made two reports to the government with a number of recommendations, but one of the first things we felt was important was when we look at changing where our women are in our communities as far as violence, we felt that our leaders needed to be a part of that. We felt that the community members needed to hear that not only was the province moving to find some way of making those lives better in the community, but that our leadership itself, our Aboriginal leadership, needed to stand up and say, yes, we are there to stop violence against Aboriginal women and children. So we worked very hard to get the province on board, and they came, and we did a declaration amongst the chiefs first, and they signed on with that they would stand. Then we had the province and the Leadership Council, which consists of the First Nations Summit, Union of British Columbia Indian Chiefs, and the Assembly of First Nations Region, as well as the Métis Nation of BC, stand and sign that they would work together to go forward and find ways to have the voices heard of our women in the communities. So the MOU was signed on Friday. We also got a commitment to have the government continue on with a program we called Giving Voice, where we sponsor projects within the communities and have the women say what it is that they feel is important, what they want to do to reconcile between themselves and the community members and the male population as well as the general population. So we're going to do that, and they're also going to support a secretariat to ensure that the kinds of recommendations that the Ministry's Advisory Council is bringing forward are actually upheld.